Hello, Mipacho Mimau Akwaba Ediba, the Hand of God TV. Now, I think the channel will make create, and I say you create no chair. So basically, it's more or less like we are still texting Mike. I feel that yeah, Papa Quim, right? We are now sweeping the way just to make sure everything is cleared. Then we bring on board what is entitled, what is actually due the channel Hand of God. Mpacho Medasi, a beam, Mawakwaba at the body Hand of God TV. So, said I'm being kind of feel about near touch the mic. So, Obaso Wadaroma, any dear coin so, a brasser coin so, a boom of fair coin so. Aqua Minia, Aqua Busiani, Aqua sister, Aqua bra, Aqua uncle. Miss Rowe, Uba like it. No, wash it, no, the amount so your brother too can also get it. So he can watch my videos, my speeches and everything, right? Mr. Canada mountain so na egu so ewo. It so ewo Toronto, Canada. And as I can say, we are still live from North America. We kaka we na mpesa meka. Basically say, if you are an international student and you aspire to come to Canada, I don't know where actually you are watching me from, or you could be watching me from. You can't be watching me from Nigeria. You can be watching me from Ghana. You can be watching me from the Indiana. You can be watching me from the Caribbean, from North America, South America, wherever across the group. Even from Asia, you can chance upon this my video and watch it. Right? What I'm saying on this day, today, the Saturday, 5th day of August 2023. Basically, this little message that I want to put across is that if you be an international student, and even at all, you might not necessarily be an international student, but then you are a human being aspiring to come to Canada, or perhaps you are already here in Canada. What I want to tell you is that basically, if you are yearning to, then it is good that you are yearning to come to Canada, because so far by far, my stay here in Canada, I would say, no, it is the most peaceful country ever across the globe. But to forgive me, say I have not traveled all over the world. But then, trust me, with my little experience from Ghana, from little bit of travel back home across Africa, I will say that so far by far, Canada is the most peaceful country. So like I was saying, if you intend, if you aspire, if you yearn, if you wish, it is your dream to ever come to Canada, I am urging you that it is a good idea, because it is a land of peace, right? The reason being that the country's arm is quite widely open to anybody at all who is also willing and coming within with peace. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, the country called Canada by far. The arms are widely open to newcomers, to strangers, to immigrants, to whoever, to whatsoever person that you are coming in. Provided you yourself, you are a peaceful man, you are a peaceful woman, you are a peaceful mankind. Because like I'm insisting, so far by far, my stay here in Canada, I would say that it is the most peaceful country ever. Right? And you know, when you are coming inside in Canada like this, if by opportunity you are an international student, when you come here in Canada, at least if you want to go to school, if you want to further your education, you can go, right? Provided even the course that you even brought in, you would like to change. Yes, there's opportunity for you to even change your course if you want to switch from your previous course to a new course, and hence likewise the same thing to the schools also, right? I'm saying even with the schools, you can, for example, you can come in Canada here on the ticket of let's say Sheridan College, right? But then when in your stay here in Canada, you can decide to get to Humber College. You can decide to switch school. You can decide to switch school. You can decide to switch course. Like all I'm trying to say is that Canada is a peaceful country, land of unlimited opportunities. Like often one of my colleagues will say, Mr. Bruce will say, land of unlimited opportunities. Yes, my Obaha police be and chase you away. Nobody is going to chase you away, provided, like I've been saying, yourself, you are at peace with yourself. And coming in as an international student, being here already, or you are aspiring to come, it is a best idea for you to come here because the country is at peace and it will offer you most best opportunity to also, further with your education. That's that. And then this little bit of advice that I want to also put on board, especially to my Ghanaian community. You know, those days that back in the days our stay at home. You know, say who should be quiet. Ejuma bi to say Messi ejuma bi. And kind of say carpenter ejuma bi. So basically, like those that we call the employable skills ejuma no. What I say, you also be a partake those staffs now. Ayana, myself, you, we are waiting to say. Normally, we don't give them the much more needed respect or the accorded respect that they need. Then say we, and because when we were kids, we were taught say we could only grow up to become doctors, lawyers, engineers, and whatsoever, right? But then on the other hand, we were not taught as well. Say having with yourself employable skills, and so the boy. What I say. So I quite say back our stay home no. Ubon say normally, like I was saying, we normally do not give much more respect to those people that have been doing the masons, the carpentries, the painters, the tapers, the hairdressers, the barbers. You understand what I mean? But then there's this thing that I've discovered my stay here in Canada. And it's like come on fam, it's like those things that I'm talking about, these things that I'm talking about, those are the things that it is even cherished here in abroad, right? It's like having yourself all those kind of skills that I did mention earlier on. Those are the skills that are going to fetch you even much more money here you're staying abroad, as I mean compared to any other trades, right? So if you are if you are aspiring to come, or you are here already, I'm just bringing to your notice, urging you that one of the things that you can try your hands on, as so far as your education is concerned, so far as you being an international student wanting to come or here already, one of the things that I would like you to consider is like the employable skills, the trade skills, getting the opportunity. So when you have opportunity now, you should learn some, right? Yeah, you should try as much as possible to learn some in the sense that yeah, back our stay here in abroad, has taught us say those are the skills that are much more needed. And so if we knew this idea already back home, Nanka, some of us, we could have also learned aside our I mean formal education or Western education, we could have also learned to ourselves some kind of employable skills and those stuffs that I was talking about. And trust me, you, it is going to help, right? It is going to help. The world is, fast aging, and the world is fast growing. And we cannot continue to hold up to some of the ideas that our predecessors had, right? It is not their fault that they taught us in that manner, because that was what was transferred to them. If you are to trace, history, or trace generation to generation, you understand what I mean, right? So it is not their fault also to have taught us the way and manner that we used to think years back when we were aging. Now we are traveling, we are mingling with people, we are socializing with people, and we have now begun to realize a whole lot of stuff that before we were not taught, right? So I guess we don't want to have a lengthy conversation with you, but then there's a saying that a good word to the wise is hugely enough. I know for sure that because you are even aspiring and you are even yearning to come to Canada, and because you are here already in Canada, you are already a wise person for choosing the best country. So I think and believe you are going to share with me this things that I'm talking to you about, right? We are still here in Canada, Toronto, Mountain, so to be precise, and Iowa. As usual, my name is Isaac Beidou. You can call me Mr. IB for short. Migusu America will say we just created a channel Hand of God, and as the name implies, we are here to give you a whole lot of good stuffs, especially my stay here in Canada. The things that I feel like it is going to help me and you, myself and you, and not me and you alone, but then to the larger mass, especially those living back home, those living on board, those living abroad, those living in Germany, those living in India, those living everywhere in the world, right? Anything that I feel like through Jesus Christ, through the hand of God, I feel like it is going to help our upkeeping. I'm just here to basically put before your face, or bring to your notice. Into Mishro, whenever coming across this my video, Please and please, I'm just pleading you very much. I'm just pleading and pleading you very much. Kindly like, share this my video for a friend to also, watch and share. We are still here in Canada, as I said, and the channel remains the same, the Hand of God TV. God bless you so much. Subsequently, I am going to come your way with a whole lot of discoveries. Don't forget, today is the Carabana week, so I'm going to keep you some kind of updates from Toronto downtown when the time is due, when I find myself also there. So let us keep in touch. Let us learn that those employable skills, those trade skills are also much more needed, and having it even here, you accord much respect, just like anybody else having the certificate. I'm not saying the formal education is not good. I'm not saying that way in any manner. I'm saying that the formal education too is quite good, but then back home we were not taught that in spite of our formal education being good, the employable skills are also good. So beloved, let us be watchful with ourselves. Let us stay out of trouble. Let us basically stay in peace. So I'll come your way subsequently. Let God be our guide and protector. My name is Isaac Bedu. You can call me Mr. IB for short. Thank you so much for watching the Hand of God TV. Bye bye.